everyone. Good to see you tonight. Welcome to Dragon Tail Tarot. My name is Ariel, and this is our weekly Fire Dragon Friday, where we do live love and romance readings for all 12 of the signs. This is an evening edition. I hope it did not throw your schedule off too much. Usually I do start these at 12 earlier in the afternoon, but we have a lot of folks that are not able to join us earlier in the day. Also, my schedule has been shifting later these days, so I decided we should do an evening edition of our Fire Dragon Friday so that more people can get included. As time goes by, we may be doing these, maybe back and forth, like one week started earlier, the next week started later, etc., so that everyone can get in on the lives more easily. So I hope you guys are doing great this week. It has been a week of a lot of planetary action. I did a ton of live streams all through this week. Hello, everybody. Thank you and welcome to the chat. So we have had a lot of energies moving. There's been a lot of heaviness, going on, and a lot of shifting, a lot of shifting around, which is good because when the things are heavy, you do want them to be moving. You do want them to be in movement. And so a lot of those live streams have been really great, really helpful to me personally as well, just to connect with everyone out there. And also, hey, Darren, good to see you in there. Hey, Moonchild. Just being able to connect and talk to the folks out there is always really uplifting for me. It's always, really cathartic and healing for everyone to get together and share their experiences, laugh about things, lighten the energy up. It really makes a big, big difference. So, I on a lot of those lives, I'm doing, readings for all 12 of the signs, and they are time stamped by myself or by one of my wonderful moderators, Jacqueline. So it's very easy for you to go back, even if you missed the live, and look at those and just check it out and check your timestamp on the signs that you want to watch. A lot of great messages coming through, y'all. A lot of good stuff coming through. So even if you're going through some heaviness, even if things are not perfect, which they certainly aren't these days. Sorry about my throat. I'm dealing with a lot of drainage and allergies. And yes, the firemen next door were here today, letting off smoke bombs and all kinds of stuff. So all you girls, come and get your guys, or all you guys, come and get your guys, because we have like, I'm not kidding, there's this empty house sitting right next to me, and every day the firemen are out here, and they were out there again today, all day. And so yeah, there were even more of them today. There were like trucks all lined up and down the drive next to me, and they were all like, there were several big fire trucks, engines out in the freaking street. And yeah, so gals, come and get your dudes, because they like knocked over stuff in the yard today. I'm like, someone needs to get these guys. Come and get these guys. That's right, Amber, bring some food. Distract them. All right, my friends. So good to see you guys. And as always, make sure that you are subbed to the channel. I've had a lot of off and on people falling off. Oh, thank you for that donation blessing. I just saw that pop up, but I didn't see. Oh, there it is, Amber. There's Amber. Thank you, Amber. Appreciate that blessing, sweetheart. Good to see Bear Pinnacle. I did a personal reading for him last night. He's a wonderful guy. So make sure to give him a lot of love and some virtual hugs in the chat. He's one of our newer members to the chat, and he is so sweet and a really cool person. So I'm really grateful to have him. Yuyi, yes, the bracelet finally arrived to you. I'm so glad. I am super slow with my shipping, guys. So if you want a bracelet from me, you haven't received it yet, don't worry. Don't worry, it is safe. It will be on the way as soon as the dragon can hustle her tussle to the post office. Oh, Bear, you deserve to blush. Everyone in here really really loves you, and we're very grateful to have you in the chat. We love all our new members and our returning members. We really, it's all of you make up the whole. All of you make up the whole. So it's, everybody adds something unique and awesome to our little dragon family here. So yeah, make sure that you're subbed to the channel. I've had a lot of subs falling on and off and all that kind of stuff over the last couple weeks. So it's like sometimes I think YouTube gets weird and it does like purges, and sometimes it knocks people off, and it's like just, recheck. Just recheck and see if you're still subbed, because sometimes it knocks people off that didn't want to be knocked off. And also, of course, be sure to like this video, give it the dragon claw up, as I always say, because that does help it get out into the algorithm of recommended videos for people who have never been here before. Wah. And once they come in, they may go, where did I step into? So, just got a lot going on in the chest right now, guys. There's just been a lot of stuff in the air, and our climate keeps shifting back and forth between cool and dry, and then warm and humid, and it's just it's driving me crazy. So yeah, get the bell on if you want to be notified for when these things go live. That's always helpful if you want to be in the loop. Oh, I'm so glad, Bear. Yeah. Hey, Shanta, good to see ya. Yeah, no, it's always so great to do the personal readings. I know not everybody can do them, but it's so great for me to get to know people on a more personal level. And when it really starts to click, for everybody, that's, like for Bear, we went through his chart. We saw, like, he has a Aquarius moon, if you don't mind me telling on you, Bear. You got Leo rising. So those are some things that you can look at, like when you do, when you watch these videos, like if you know your rising, you know your Venus, know your moon sign, so like that gives you more information, right? It gives you more to look at than just your sun sign. Aw, tell it all. I'm gonna powder my nose. I always joke about the powdering of my snout. So anyway, yeah, no, it really gives you more to work with. It just helps give you more info. So as to always tonight. Oh, yay! Thank you, Bear. I'm so glad. I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you. It was super fun. It was really awesome. So always great to connect with people that way and get to know them better and all of that stuff. Yeah. So let's go ahead. Let's get into our stuff here, y'all. We've got definitely some things to cover. Happy new moon to everyone. Oh, we've got definite lighting fire. I got a brand new sweetgrass braid to break in, Amber, so we are gonna light this baby up tonight. Absolutely. So yes, happy new moon in Libra to everybody. That actually was properly at the new moon point at 3:30 this afternoon. So we're definitely in our new moon cycle now. So that's a wonderful new energy to come into. Point some things out to you. Let's go ahead and look at our astrology chart. I really am digging the energy at the moment right now, guys, because we have Aries on the rising here in Atlanta at the moment when I'm starting this, which gives us so much firepower. We got Mars on our rising, so this should be definitely a fun fire dragon session for everybody today. There's our sun and moon right there, the sun and the moon traveling in Libra. So that's, whenever the new moon occurs, they're sitting right next to each other in the same sign. So like if you were looking at your personal chart and you notice that maybe the sun and the moon are like that, whatever the sign, if they're sitting right next to each other, that may mean that you were born in a new moon cycle. My sun and moon are in Capricorn and they sit together just like that. So I was born in a new moon Capricorn. Hey there, Nancy, good to see ya. So that is our energy today. And through this weekend, we'll really be feeling that. And it really starts the, okay, Moonchild, that's cracking me up right there. Oh, people that rewatch these, later, if they go back and watch the chat and the live stream, they're going to get a lot of laughs. They're really going to get some laughs. So yes, this is a really nice energy. When we have a new moon, that means that we're starting a new 2-week cycle, building up to the full moon. So that's very much that waxing moon energy. So that means it's building. And the waxing moon cycle is really good for, new projects, getting new things moving, just more momentum and forward movement, more progress. Of course, we do have Mercury retrograde, just went retrograde a few days ago there in the sign of Scorpio. So be aware that because, like I said, the new moon is great for new beginnings, but Mercury retrograde is really better for tying up old loose ends. So just keep that in mind. We are in that retrograde right now, and it's good to double check your work. Make sure you don't miscommunicate on things. Make sure that communication goes through clearly. It's not surprising to have things like text or emails get weird, or not get there at all, or phone calls not go through, or things like that. So just double check your work, double check what you're doing, just to make sure your communications go a little more smoothly. I will say, I mean, look at this right now, guys. You see that big old red darn triangle going on. So, I mean, this is just a lot of pressure. Thankfully, I am personally feeling a lot better than I was earlier in the week. Oh my goodness, the pressure has been very, very intense. Um, it was definitely helpful to get on here and do some live streams and hang out with y'all, because it really helped me work through some of that. But wow, it's the effect of Saturn being in Aries. It's opposing the energy in Libra, so it's creating that opposition right across. We've got lots of squares going on between Mars and between the Sun and the Moon right now, because yet again, our little planet party in Capricorn is dancing away up here. Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, all in the sign of Capricorn right now. And they are squaring Mars. They are squaring the Sun and the Moon, creating a lot of pressure, a lot of friction, a lot of challenge. But in a lot of ways, guys, I can't help but say some of this fiery energy is very important. You see all those little red squares. That's the square. It's a 90-degree angle between, one or more planets, two or more planets. So it's very much about, it creates pressure, it creates friction. It can create that feeling of being really uncomfortable and needing to move, right? That's the best thing that squares do for us, is they create sparks, they create friction, right? Creates that fire under us that gets us moving, gets us going, gets us out of, stagnation. So there is a lot of that, potential coming through very, very strongly. When it comes to love, there's momentous things being moved and shifted and healed here, because Venus is still in Virgo right now, moving through the sign of Virgo, and it is trining all this Capricorn energy. So the trine, of course, is a much more free-flowing, much more harmonious, easygoing, transit for the planet. So this is much nicer, right, than all this red. So I would say, yet again, I'm going to reiterate that this is, again, a very healing time for relationships, no matter what they are. Venus trining Jupiter is beautiful for opening big doors, opening opportunities, going beyond the here and now, stepping outside of the box. It's really, really nice. And because it's also traveling along with Pluto and with Saturn, it does have so much to do with the structure and the foundation of our relationships, healing those, expanding those, transforming those, regenerative energy coming to the surface. And we also have, Neptune making this very nice sextile to all of our Capricorn planets. So guys, anything that you work on, especially if it's creative, emotional, psychological, it's very helpful. There's going to be a lot of opportunities to heal, to grow, to expand. You know, that Jupiter energy really brings us so much positivity and doors opening. It's all about, you know, just kind of going almost past your comfort zone. It sometimes can feel like growing pains, but it's really important work. And in the long run, it's very, very good. It's very fortuitous. It's a Sagittarian energy, you know, Jupiter is, because that's its ruling planet. And that's why, you know, Sagittarians tend to have a really strong bounce back quality because they're ruled by Jupiter. And even if they fall on their face, they have this way of just coming back stronger than ever because of the beneficial nature of Jupiter. So that's why when this is in a good harmonious aspect to Venus, like it is now, and Neptune, yeah, when you reach down deep and you bring up more reserves of compassion, empathy, kindness, right, in your love life, and also being very truthful. You don't have to be mean, you don't have to be rough, but, you know, just being very truthful, speaking up for yourself, speaking up for what is healthy for you and what works for you and what doesn't, and making it very clear in a kind and diplomatic way. Beautiful energy coming through. So I love, even though we've got all these squares, guys, I can't help it. I don't mind where we are right now. It's getting better for me because, you know, I'm trying to work with it, and that's what we got to do with it. If we don't work with it, it'll run all over us. That's when Saturn is in the mix. It's that way. Says the Capricorn. You know, we're ruled by Saturn every freaking day. So we know this, like, if you work with that energy and you take care of it and you do what's in line with it, it'll reward you. If you don't work with it, it's going to be like the boss from hell, and like it's going to demote you. It's going to put you back to square one so you get the lesson. So you got to go through it all over again so you learn what you got to learn. That's Saturn for us. Yeah. Oh, babe. Hey, what the deuce, Capricorn sister. Yes, goatees in the house. We are with our little goat horns. All right, guys. Let's light some stuff on fire. I know Amber's getting impatient in here, so let's light it up. Oh yeah, I'm a Cap Sun. She's a Pisces moon. I'm a Pisces Venus there. What the deuce? Yeah. So I just got some, ooh, this one's gonna go up nice. Look at that, look at that. Oh yeah, because it's a new braid. It's a new sweetgrass I just got. So this is, ooh yes, lots of fire. Lots of fire. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of clearing tonight, guys. This is actually, if you do any ritual or spell work or candle magic or any of that, this is actually a wonderful evening to do so because we have that new moon in Libra. It's excellent for bringing in the energies of love, new beginnings in love, healing in love, balancing, harmonization, all of that. So let's get a little sage. Let's sage myself. Let's sage you guys. Let's do that. Get that going. A lot of cleansing and clearing. There we go. Yes, it is the time to clear stuff out. Anytime we get that dark moon, we are doing a lot of big clearing work. Clearing the decks for new action. That's what it is. We're clearing the decks for a lot of new energies and action to come through. I don't know where'd my little tuning fork mallet go? I don't know where it went. I do not see it. Do not see it anywhere, y'all. I've been doing so many reads. I don't know. Things are flying. Things are flying all over the place. Yeah, I don't see my thing to hit the forks. So I may just tap them against each other, and hopefully that'll be good. Yep. Get some Venus vibrations, some heart chakra vibrations in here. All right, guys, we're doing good. We're doing good. And we will be giving away a bracelet tonight. We will be doing that. I am giving away this Dragon Vein Agate gemstone bracelet. So I've already got a whole lot of people in the fishbowl here. So if you would like to be included in that drawing, please let me know. The people that are in there have already been put in there. People who've requested to be in there. Ooh, another fire dragon? Are you? What the deuce? That's mine. I am a fire dragon. Oh, that's awesome. It's always great to welcome fellow dragon folk to the dragon channel. All right, guys, let's see what we've got. We're gonna go out of order on our signs like we always do on Friday night. We always get out of order here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can put you in there, Colin, if you want to be included into the drawing, because I will do that if you're interested. I will need to get I'll take a break because I'll do that at the end. Ooh, fire bunny. Yes, you are a fire bunny bear. We found that out about you last night. Very, very cool. Yes, let's see. We've got I'm just gonna write down for the drawing. Yeah, gotcha. Nicole and Shanta. I think you're both in there, but I will check. Yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start with our signs. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be interesting, y'all. Hey, good to see you, Terry. Good to see you. Good to see you, Christina. Hey there, Nancy. Yes, all right. All right, dear angels, dear guides, dear guardians, all of our archangels, Michael, Raphael, Shamuel, Gabriel, please come through with good communication for everybody tonight. Make sure all my 12 signs are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, always make sure they're all there. Yeah, I figured this would be a good shift up to try to do one of these at night because you know, there's a lot of folks that can't make it you know, during the day, earlier daytime. So we might do something, you know, in the future where maybe one week we'll do it earlier, next week we'll do it later. You know, that way more folks can get in on the lives. I think it's that may be a good compromise, a good balance to strike. All right, Mr. Dragon, I'm gonna sit you on over here with all the critters. All right, God, let's see. Dear ancestors, dear spirit guides, all our passed on loved ones, anyone that's got messages for us to come through for our highest good always. And protect everyone's energy in here as well as mine throughout these sessions. And we're gonna just let go and release and expel any negative energies or entities that have been hanging on to anyone in here. Just keep our energy clear, keep our vibrations high. Thank you guys so much for all of your help. So let's see who's up. Let's see which one of our signs is going to come through and lead us off for tonight. Oh my goodness. It's Capricorn. Must have heard us talking about the Capricorns tonight. I don't know if Capricorn has ever come up first in one of these. We usually don't. All right, my Capricorns. Let's see what we've got for you, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising. This is going to be for love and romance. Whether this is for singles, couples, those in separation, whatever your situation may be, please keep in mind this is a general reading. So this is, you know, not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate with you, you may want to check the placements of your personal chart to get more messages from the other readings they correspond with. So dear Spirit, let's see what we have. Show me Capricorn. Let's get started with one keyword card for Capricorn this week for love and romance. Going forward. Oh, Capricorn, this is so beautiful. I love this card. It's absolutely stunning for one thing. This is one of my favorite card decks, the Sacred Destiny. The artwork is just gorgeous in these. So Capricorn, to me, this is a lot of good affirmation for your love and relationship life. No matter what the situation is, whether you're together, whether you're coupled, whether you're going through a challenge or separation, there's forward movement around it, whether it means taking things to the next level, letting something painful go. It's definitely about progress, and especially you know, with that new moon in Libra, that's lighting a fire under our little goat tush. That for sure is. That's a fire starter for Capricorn, absolutely. You will definitely be feeling that. It will be very motivating. Venus is in harmony with Capricorn right now because it is right in the middle of Virgo. So there's a lot of good energy for you actually around the area of relationships. So let's see what we've got in the tarot for you this week. I'm going to be using the Halloween tarot, clarifying with the witches, Modern Witch tarot. Let's see what we have got for us goats. Us goats. Aw, Capricorn, this could be an interesting week. Oh my goodness. So you're starting out coming through as the Strength card. So there's a lot of balancing going on between, you know, those tougher emotions, right? A lot of those very human emotions could be coming to the surface, which is the symbol of the lion. You know, fears, worries, doubts, anxieties, you know, just tears, anger, whatever it is, you know, that's coming to the surface. And of course, the woman in the card is the symbol of spirit really working with us to calm that human nature. It's really us, right? You know, it's the two sides of ourself, the spiritual side of ourself, and then the physical incarnation symbolized through the lion. So, you know, this is really coming from a place of needing to use your spirit, needing to use that spiritual divinity, your spiritual life and path to help balance and soothe and work through some of those very raw emotions that may be coming to the surface for you this week. Four of Swords. Yeah, so Capricorn, be sure to rest. Don't worry about this too much because this is definitely taking a break, taking a mental break if you have been really stressed, if you have been worried a lot, or if you've just been working really hard. If you've been working super hard at love, you know, putting your all into it, really working to balance some, you know, intense emotions between you and another person, this is a good time. It's like Spirit's really telling you, take a break, make sure to take a nap. Meditate, get out of the worried mind. It's very important. Right in the center, we have the King of Wands, King of Imps. So like it said, going forward, moving forward, there is a lot of movement this week. You could be really taking those steps to go after what you want very assertively, very aggressively, because this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Sometimes that means there could be a fire sign in your life, or you are embodying some fire energy yourself and very much taking the lead and saying, here's what I want, here's what I'm going to get, here's what I'm planning to do. And Justice. Ooh, so Capricorn, I got chills when that one came up because to me, this is like you really going after balance, harmony, fairness. Capricorn, I could feel this for some of you, not all of course, but for some of you this is getting that divorce or getting that final judgment and feeling that separation, and that sparks you forward to feel like, ah, now I'm finally free, now I can really pursue the love of my dreams, etc. This could just simply be, or this could be, you know, the opposite, where you're taking it to the next level. Maybe you're going to the courthouse to get hitched, maybe you're, you know, getting engaged, maybe you're taking it to the next level. So it's really a beautiful energy. This is that Libra energy that we're sitting in right now, Capricorn. Like I said, that Libra energy is creating a fire under you, right? It's giving you that boost that you need to go after what's going to make you feel balanced, you know, stable, ultimately just in a better place. You know, justice is Venus ruled, Libra is Venus ruled, so it's all about fairness and love. And, you know, very interesting, we do have the Three of Swords, Capricorn. I'm not feeling a lot of bad heaviness around this. What I feel is that there may be some things of the heart that do come to the surface. There could be a little sadness, there could be a little bit of strain. I'm not feeling it as being like really awful heartache, but there is a little heartache, right? There is a little bit. We have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords. So it's sort of like there's that heartache, but then there's also the recovery from the heartache. So let's see what clarifies that for you guys. Yeah, the Devil. And so Capricorn, to me, this is like, if there's a heartache, if there's something that's very painful and weighing heavy on you, this could really be freeing yourself from that. Of course, the Devil is the Capricorn card in the major arcana. So it's like when this comes up for a Capricorn reading, sometimes I really see this as you stepping into your power to help release this, right? Because the Devil is all about, you know, feeling like you're stuck in a negative routine, maybe a job or maybe a situation or relationship that just isn't making you very happy. And so it's really about stepping away from that, freeing yourself from that kind of bondage and that kind of unhappiness. It could even be with a fellow Capricorn. You could be dealing with that. So as we always do, whenever that Three of Swords comes up, I am going to sage that card. We're definitely going to sage that card for you, Capricorn. And as our friend Ramblin' Mike from Ramblin' Mike's Tarot always does with this card. If you haven't checked him out, check out Ramblin' Mike. He is a blast. He's an awesome guy. And so let's go ahead and we're going to shake these swords right out of Capricorn's heart. All right. 1, 2, 3. Out, out, out. Get out of Capricorn's heart. Boom. Woo. I felt that. I felt that. Definitely. On the bottom, ooh, yes, we have the Knight of Go Forward. This could be you, you know, making a new emotional offer to somebody. This could be, you know, someone making a new emotional offer to you. So that is a very nice card coming through. Oh, and look at that. You've got the Star. So we are lifting that energy. We're going away from the Three of Swords and the Devil card up into the energy of the Star and the Knight of Cups. So very, very nice. I feel like you are ascending to the heights. You're going to the next level. There's going to be a lot of movement this week because this is a going forward kind of week. There's not going to be stagnation. There's going to be a lot of quick movement around some of the things that may have really dogged you even for years, Capricorn. This could be some big stuff coming full circle. Little stuff and big stuff depending on who you are and how this resonates for you. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to throw 3 romance angels on this spread here. Let's see what we've got for Capricorn, please. Yes, all right. So for some of my Capricorns, children are part of the equation, whether it's your kids, their kids, fur kids, because we do have those puppies in the picture there too. You know, so just, and this can also be work on the inner child. this could really also be working on the inner child, whether it's you, whether it's them, whether it's together. There could be some family dynamics that need to come up and be healed here. Forgiving and learning. Oh, so Capricorn, like I said, there's a lot of release here. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present, which is always very true, right? So there is that forgiveness, not just of the other person, but also of yourself, right? Yes, Petey. Petey is my fur baby. I've got 3 of them. I got 3 bunnies. They're my fur children. Absolutely. And here we go, worth waiting for. If there's something that's taking time, which for all of us, for almost all of us, it is definitely taking some time in the love life for things to come full circle. But divine timing is at work. Nobody likes to see that, but it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Good things come to those who wait. And Capricorn, y'all definitely know that. You know that like you know that, okay? So let's get a affirmation card on this. We've got the Witchwood Oracle Rhyme and Reason deck. This is a favorite of mine. I love this little deck. It's from an independent seller on Etsy, which is super, super cool. So let's see Capricorn's affirmation for this week. Look at this. Come and get some, Capricorn. We have the basket coming through. We got the cornucopia here, a card of sustenance. A basket full means some for all. The state reversed means something worse. So this is not reverse. We're not reading reversals. I don't do reversals in general. So to me, this is like really coming into a good harvest, more ease, more comfort. Money could be better this week. Work could be getting better this week for you, Capricorn. But even though there are some hard cards this week, even though there's some things that you're going to be working through, this to me is a very, very positive affirmation that there will be plenty for you. Financially, you should come out okay. Don't have to worry too much about that. Spirit's definitely providing some resource or some sustenance on another level for you. And don't forget, you had that star card, so not a bad week ahead. You may be working through a few things. Some of it might be sticky for a minute, but it's gonna clear. That's the feeling I very much get, Cappy. All right. Woo! Good read. Good start. Let's burn some more sweetgrass. I love the way this smells. And I love the way that this is just going up, too, fire-wise. Yeah. Hey, Silver Star. Always good to see you there in the chat. Always good to see you in the chat. Yeah. All right. Yui sent me an awesome picture in my text messages of her with her amethyst on and her little fur baby. Aw, thank you so much for that, Yui. I really appreciate the picture and knowing that you got it and that you're enjoying it. That's wonderful. All right, babes. So let's see what we've got for our next sign coming through. Let's see who's up next for everyone. Who is coming up for their reading? And it is Libra, our definite hot sign of the moment. Sun and moon in your sign right now, Libra. Happy birthday to all of our Libras as we are coming into our last week of Libra. By the end of next week, we will be rocking it in Scorpio, y'all. It will be time for Scorpio to come up. So this is the last week of our sun sign in Libra until next year. I hope all my Libras out there are doing great. Y'all are awesome. Love you guys. This is a very powerful, brand new rebirthing energy for you that starts today with the new moon in your sign lining up with your sun. So I love to see that. And currently the Venus sign is in Virgo. So guys, Libra, you are clearing a lot of old relationship baggage. for the next couple weeks. Once this shifts into your sign at the end of the month, Venus going into your sign, which is all very nice for all of us because Venus in Libra is well highlighted. Libra is ruled by Venus, so when Venus is on your sign, it's good for you. It's good for everyone. It really brings back a lot of peace and harmony and balance. Right now, though, it is a clearing, detoxing kind of energy in the love life. So whether this is going to be for your love and romance for this week, starting the 16th, and will be for anyone, whether single, coupled, in any kind of challenge or separation. So take it as it resonates, Libra. Keep in mind that this is general. So if you want more messages or this just doesn't resonate with you, check the personal placements of your natal chart, you know, your moon sign, Venus sign, etc., and you will get more messages out of this. So let's see what we have for Libra, please. Ooh, like I said, super powered for Libra. Look at that. Boom. Raw power coming through for my Libras. Power to change things. Power to shift the energy. I love the lightning in this. Up on those mountains and ooh, it's like you're just really sitting up on top of it all. You may be kind of feeling, Libra, that you're being able to get a bigger perspective this week and kind of be able to see the bigger picture. That's what I feel very strongly from that card. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. I always, you know, if I see lightning energy, I'm like, maybe Aquarius is in there because they're such a lightning kind of sign to me. Very, very electric. You may be really ready to shake some things up, Libra. You may be ready to really, really shift up the energy and really start something new and really spark some new action. So let's get some tarot on this for our Libras, please. Look at that. Wow, powerful for Libra. You are coming from a place of the Nine of Pumpkins, Nine of Pentacles, knowing your worth, standing strong in your power. Yet again, this is a powerful week for you, Libra. You know, understanding your value, understanding what you bring to the table, feeling pretty good within yourself, feeling pretty self-sustaining and self-sufficient, which is very good to see with Libra because many times, you know, Libra, I'm going to give you a little tough love here is that sometimes you accept and put up with people that just aren't very good for you simply because you are a very loving sign. You're very giving. You're very people pleasing. You want to make everyone happy. And sometimes you're the one that ends up not being so happy in the end. So this is a great card to come through for you because this to me says that you're feeling a lot more complete within yourself. And that's always the best place to come from in any relationship that we have. So let's get a clarifier on this card for you. Five of Swords, yes, because a lot of my Libras are making a choice, and I know you're like, oh, no, I'm having to make a choice. The Libras don't like to have to decide. Five of Swords is here, though, so this could be a week where you're really thinking, should I stand up and fight for this relationship, or should I cut my losses and walk away? This could also say that, you know, you might be dealing with someone who has really put you in an icky place because they've kind of done that I'm going to win at any cost thing, you know, and it's really not a great feel. So definitely feel that out for yourself. Don't accept somebody that's not treating you right, Libra. Don't ever do that. Ace of Swords in the center. So to me, again, a very strong air energy. This is, of course, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Lots of air, very, very strong. This is a powerful card of victory and success. It is clearing the baggage, the blockage, things that were confusing, things that kept you from seeing the whole picture very clearly. Sometimes this can be a somewhat upsetting card, simply because it's like suddenly the veil is separated and you see things for what they are. But overall, it's a very positive card. Or aces are always very positive. The hand of spirit coming in to really clear the vision and then say, here you go, Libra. This is what you're really looking at. Here's how to handle this. And really giving you a lot of victory in the end. And we have the King of Pentacles. So to me, this just puts you, again, whatever clarity is coming in is going to put you back on that throne of stability, contentment, peace, better resources. That's our Taurus energy, Capricorn, Virgo, you know, and we have a lot of that going on right now this week. So, you know, whatever clarity, whatever victory comes through for you this week, Libra, it is meant to put you back on that throne of stability and feeling just more content within yourself, no matter what the situation may be. 10 of Pumpkins, 10 of Pentacles is our outcome. So this week could also be a lot better for money, for finances, for reconsidering and reworking your resources. But to me, overall, there's a lot of stabilizing energy. We got the 9 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles. Libra, this is all coming in as, to me, very stabilizing, earthy, grounded energy. So any kind of work that you do towards those, you know, results is going to be very blessed. Usually that is good, tangible, manifest outcomes. I really love to see that. Aw, Libra, yay, look at that. So 10 of Pentacles with the Lovers, woo! Libra, this could be a very high-powered week for some of you out there of, you know, having a relationship really finally come together. Someone you like really finally stepping up and saying, here I am, let's do this. Gemini does rule the Lovers, so better communication coming through. But to me, that coupled up with the 10 of Pentacles is very nice, very strong manifestations. That's so good. And look, we got the Ace of Cups, Ace of Ghost on the bottom here. That's big emotional, spiritual blessings. And the Page of Cups. Oh, Libra, I love this reading for you. Woo! This is great. Like, that's just emotional communication, love offers coming in, people apologizing for crap that they pulled in the past. It's all of that. So let's get 3 romance angel cards on this reading for you, Libra. Yes, give the relationship a chance. So if you're currently in something and it's maybe been strained or difficult, work on the partnership, Libra. Don't give up. Unrequited love. So, you know, kind of see where the balance is, because sometimes this can be like one person's putting in more effort than the other and you're feeling like, I've been doing all the work. Where are you? You need to come up. And so that's part of the balance. That's part of the work that goes on in this week. And then flirt, right? You know, it's like bring some lighthearted energy into this. Bring some humor into this. Don't let it get so heavy, Libra, because I know it's been really tough for you guys. It has not been easy for the Libras out there, because we've got all that Capricorn sitting on you. We've got all that Aries sitting on you right now. It is not the easiest. It has not been the easiest for my Libras for a minute. For a minute. And by a minute, I mean at least almost like 3 years. Yeah, it's not been the easiest, right? So let's get a affirmation on this for my Libras and see what comes up. Ooh, we have the Lord, a card of privilege right there. So let's see what the message is. Before the days of sword and shield, who owned the land, who worked the field. Ooh, interesting. So I've got the little meanings for these. A birthright legacy, privilege, resistance to change, and the status quo. So Libra, this is definitely about the shift of power dynamics, right? It's like the Lord might have been the guy that oversaw everything, but who was really doing the work? Who is really putting in the effort? And you may be asking that question. Who's doing the work? Who's putting in the effort? Is it me? Is it them? Is it in balance? Is it out of balance? That's what it's about this week, Libra. Woo! But it's a very strong week. It's like knowing your own worth. And when you know your own worth and you really put that out there and you really stand strong in it, you're going to get more attractive and you're going to attract what you want. That's how I feel about that one. It's a very strong read for you. All right. Not surprising. Not surprising considering where we're at energetically. Really, you know, The Libra energy is very riding really high starting today, that's for sure. Let's get a little sage spray on this. Let's do that. Let's go ahead, clear this out. Let's do that. And we are going to jump in and see who our next sign is. Yes, Jacqueline is a riot. I've got my Scorpio fire starters in here tonight. Everybody watch out. Everybody watch out. I don't think all these firemen combined could put out their collective fire. I don't think they could do it. All right, guys. Let's see who's up next. Who's up next? Ooh, it is our Pisces coming through. Oh, there is our lovely fishy. Let's see what is going on for Pisces this week, guys. Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Let's see what we have. So Pisces, remember, this of course is for love and romance. This could be for anyone, whether you are single, coupled, or in separation or challenge right now. This is going to be for anyone. So take these as they resonate. This is general. So if it does not resonate with you, Pisces, check the placements of your personal natal chart. You will get more messages by knowing some of your basic astrology. Spirit, let's see. Let's show me Pisces. Let's see what we've got for them this coming week. Ooh, Pisces, new beginnings. What a beautiful card. So this could be, you know, taking as it resonates, take it for what it is. It could be a new beginning, a new relationship entirely. Could be a new fresh start or reconciliation in something that you thought was dead and gone. No matter what that is, it is a new rebirth, new day dawning, something coming through to revive and rejuvenate your love life and your heart. So let's get some tarot on this for Pisces. Yes. Oh, so Pisces coming in strong with the King of Swords. Oh, Nancy, thank you for that blessing. I didn't see it while I had my eyes closed, but thanks for the super chat. King of Bats is here. Very strong Aquarius energy, Pisces. So you may be feeling stronger within your logical, rational, mental body this week rather than necessarily the emotional body. That could be an Aquarius. Libra or Gemini in your life as well, coming in there very strong. Now, the King of Swords is definitely our master strategist, always making a good solid plan to go forward. And look at that. Yeah, doing a lot of balance. Sometimes Pisces, you know, because your emotions can get very overwhelming and very intense. And that Strength card is coming through. So I think you're really using a clear, rational mind to work through some of those very intense emotions that may be coming up to be cleared and balanced. The symbol of spirit is the woman who helps to calm that roaring lion that is our physical manifestation sometimes. So that is a very powerful combination. In the center, sweetheart, we have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Pumpkins. So this can sometimes be a feeling of separation from your person, from your love interest, from the divine in general. So this is really urging you, Pisces, to take a different outlook, take a different tactic, you know, try try a different way to see this relationship or see the way it's going. If you feel kind of cut off in one place, it might mean let's go around the corner, let's try the other door, right? So that's very, very strong for the Pisces. Let's see what clarifies that Five of Pentacles. Many times that Five of Pentacles is very much that point of perspective, right? It's not that the door is actually locked. It's just that we haven't made the decision to pick up the key and go unlock it, right? It takes a little effort from us. Seven of Cups. Oh, so Pisces, you might, for some of you, obviously not all of you, but for some of you, this could be a little bit confusion in love right now. Confusion in which way to go, what way to take this. It's really about having a lot of options and maybe feeling a little confused by how many there are. For some of my Pisces, you might really be feeling like, I've got all these different people I'm interested, or all these people that are interested in me. How do I pick? Who do I choose? Do your research, Pisces, because this is saying you will have to make a decision soon, but you do need to take a moment just to see what's behind each door before you maybe take one. So yeah, and if you've been sitting in that confusion or been sitting in that indecision for a while, the Five of Pentacles is saying try a different approach, try a different way to get to that outcome for yourself. Going forward, we do have the Knight of Swords, Knight of Bats, same energy as the King of Swords. You know, we got a couple strong swords cards on this. So to me, again, this is air energy. This is intellectual energy. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Steve. Thank you for that super chat. That is so sweet of you. Very, very appreciated. So going forward, you may feel nervous coming in. They may feel nervous coming in. But what I feel always with the Knight, you know, this Knight of Swords, it is communication, right? It is communication coming in. But you may feel nervous. They may feel nervous. Be like, oh God, should I talk to Pisces? Oh man, I got a lot to say. I got to make a lot of makeup for. I got a lot of apologies to give to them. You may be feeling a little bit of that energy too, because Pisces, if they're nervous, you're feeling it because you are a super psychic sensitive sign, right? So there may be some jumpy energy, but it's definitely some forward movement this week. And remember, you know, your key word was that new beginning. So it's like this could be, you know, it could be coming in all nervous, all wired up, all shook up, but it might start something really fresh and new. It might really clear the blockages. So stay open to that. Yeah, Nine of Swords. And you know what I feel with this is that it's like, yeah, there's definitely been somebody losing some sleep. You could be losing some sleep. They could be losing some. It's mutual, right? You know, you're both feeling that nervous energy, that anxiety. Woo. But to me, the Knight of Swords comes in to try to clear some of this up. Misunderstandings, you know, miscommunications, which are definitely par for the course right now with our Scorpio Mercury retrograde. So the Fool card is here. So this is brand new, fresh energy to me. This is really embracing, you know, innocence, freshness, the leap of faith, trying something new, right? You know, you may be feeling like I've been so stuck in this confusion. Let me just take a jump and see what happens. Let me just jump on in and get something new out of this. Two of Pentacles, Pisces. So take this week one day at a time. This to me is definitely that stay in the moment kind of card where you may feel like you're balancing a lot of things, and the best way to balance is stay in the moment like that tightrope walker. We got to stay one foot in front of the other, in front of the other, in front of the other, because if you lose sight of what step you're currently on and you worry too much about what's coming, or you worry too much about what went before, you can you lose your balance and fall. So stay very much in the moment this week, Pisces. Communicate what you're feeling, even if, you know, that old saying, you know, speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. That could be a definite truth this week. Even if it's tough for you to say what's on your mind, it's going to help. It's really going to help if you do that. So let's get some romance angels on this spread for Pisces. Let's get 3, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. So soulmate came up. Pisces, you are working with someone that you are very soul connected, spiritually connected to, which could very possibly be that life partner. It is a past life relationship. Look at that. So yeah, I mean, you've known each other before. That's partly why this is making you feel so shook up, so, worked up, nervous. The mind is going a mile a minute here. Very, very strongly for my Pisces. The flirt card is here too. So just like for Libra, lighten the energy up, because right now I just sense that you're feeling kind of intellectually and mentally heavy, maybe overthinking, worrying too much about something, analyzing it to death, etc. So definitely use your humor, use a more lighthearted approach. Because that will help to lighten some of that mental heaviness you're experiencing. Let's get an affirmation on this for Pisces, please. I like this one. Let's get my card. So there we go. Pisces, you have the bull coming through. For some of you, this could even be a symbol that you're dealing with a Taurus here, because that is the bull. You never know quite when to stop. Some truths are told and some best not. So be discerning, right? This says, an unwelcome truth, an honest opinion, a direct approach, or lack of empathy. So, it's like, speak your truth, but be discerning here, Pisces. Maybe it's not quite time to say every single thing you're thinking, but this is a beautiful energy to me, because it's solid, it's stable, right? But don't go charging in like a bull in a china shop. Tell your truth, but also remember to be kind. And don't put up with people that are rough on you, right? That's also the alternate side of that as well. All right, my darlings, let's get into our next sign coming up. It's a nice read for Pisces. Some of it a little tough, but it's movement. It's movement. And sometimes movement is really, really tough. It's not always fun while it's happening, Not always fun while it's happening. But it's important for it to happen. Uh-oh. Bear says she might pull the stop flirting card for you. I don't think we have that one. Oh my goodness, I don't think we have that one. Wow, yeah, we need a stop flirting card. You guys, I'm going to take just a second. I got to take a restroom break, and I will be right back. So talk amongst yourselves. I'll be just a second. All right, kids, I'm back. Oh, thank you for that super chat, Colin. I really, truly appreciate all the donations from everyone. That's so kind of you guys. Oh, Moonchild, yeah, just let me know. Just let me know whenever you're ready. You can text or email me anytime. Aw, yeah. So let's go ahead, guys. Let's see what we've got next. Let's burn a little more something. Let's burn something. I always like to burn a little something in between these reads. Here we go. Here we go. We're doing good, Scorpios. We're doing good, I think. So far, so good. So far, so good. So far, so good. We are having a very, very nice night. I'm very excited that we're doing a Friday night because we've never done this one before. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're on fire. Yeah, that's right, Bear. We're fired up. Aw. Yep, yep. That's the truth. All right, guys. So let's see who's coming up next for us in the reading order. We're going out of order tonight, so let's see who our next sign is on the list. Aries. Ooh, Aries is in the house. Yes, Mars right now, Aries, is still in your sign. It is retrograde at 20 degrees of Aries right now. So just keep that in mind. We are going to be going direct on Mars on November 14th. So you've got just a little under a month left with your ruling planet in that retrograde. And, you know, Mars is going to be in Aries a long time because of that retrograde. It's actually going to stay there until the first week of January next year. So we've got plenty of good time with Mars still in Aries. And, you know, I actually really love it when Mars is in Aries because it's its natural place to be. It's very well expressed there. You know, it really gets us moving, gets us fired up, gets the enthusiasm high. So Aries, let's see what we've got for you for love and romance this week. Sun, Moon, Venus arising. This will be general Aries, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, or in a challenging situation. Take it as it resonates. And if it does not resonate, please do check the placements in the rest of your personal chart. You will get more information from all of these readings that way by knowing things like your Venus sign or your moon sign. You can watch the readings for the signs that coordinate with those places of your chart as well. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for our Aries, please. Look at that, Aries. We have got wisdom coming through. I really love this for you because I feel like that you're really learning and growing in depth with this card coming through. That's a very, very nice feeling. It's like you're really taking some of that emotional deep dive. Look at that. You know, you may feel a little bit like a Pisces or a water sign right now, Aries, especially as your ruling planet is going backwards. It's like you're kind of doing a lot of emotional and spiritual review, really getting deeper into your persona, what makes sense to you, how you connect emotionally and spiritually. That's beautiful. Let's get some tarot on this for you, Aries. Let's see what's coming through. Nice cards, y'all. All right, so Aries, you're coming from the place of the Empress, Taurus, Libra energy, Venus rulership energy. I really love this. This is seated in your power. That's that feminine goddess, divine mother, earth mother right there, creating new things, right? Birthing new creative projects and ideas all the time. Yes. And look at that. We've got the devil. So, you know, you could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Taurus because of this. You could be dealing with a Capricorn because that's the sign that rules the devil. So to me, this really says, Aries, you're using your creative power and your inner intuitive strength to work through something that's been keeping you held back. This can also be the fact that all those Capricorn planets right now, there's that devil Capricorn, right? Are creating a square to your ruling planet, to your sign. So you're definitely feeling the pressure. The pressure is definitely on for you, Aries. So this can be very important to do those creative projects, to have something that's sort of an outlet for you so that you can relieve some of that feeling of being stuck, being in that, in that place where you just can't budge, just can't move, right? That's very much what that's about. Sitting at the heart of this spread, though, for this week, though, is the Ace of Wands, is the Ace of Imps. So Aries, that's a great card for you. That's your own energy. That's your Aries. That's your fire. That is really heating up. And, to me, this is always the hand of the divine bringing something in. So that's brand new, passionate beginnings, enthusiasm and strength coming through. So even though you're dealing with some of this back and forth and a lot of pressure from those Capricorn planets on your sign right now, your fire is not diminished. If anything, it's firing you up more. It's getting you even more primed and ready to go, you know what? I want something new. I want to have enthusiasm and vitality and energy in my life again. The fact that Mars has been in retrograde for you, Aries, it's actually giving you some time to just review and think about things, because Aries, we're in that balance right now this week of Libra and Aries. Libra is your polarity. So this is very much about your relationship with yourself versus the relationship with the other. And it's all about whether or not this relationship is either making you feel stronger, brighter, more vital, more excited about life, or is it making you feel in bondage like this devil? Is it making you feel held back? Is it really keeping you from living your best life and expressing your strength, right? To me, you're working through some of this old confusion, some of the things that are very cloudy with that moon. And yes, again, using your intuitive energy to see deeper into the situation. The moon is very strong this month. Today is the new moon, and in 2 weeks we have that full moon, the blue moon on Halloween. So Aries, this next couple weeks, I feel is going to be very strong for you when it comes to clearing away some things that have really been either holding you back, making you feel kind of stuck in a rut. And look what you're coming out as this week, the Nine of Pentacles. So Aries, whether you are single, coupled, estranged, it doesn't matter. Like, I feel that you are coming into a place of very, very strong, independent, determined, grounded energy, because the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles are a very similar energy. Both of these are very strong figures that really know their worth, know their value, know what they're working for, have a lot of irons in the fire, have things that they're excited about doing, and they're patient for it too. Like they're like, yeah, I can hang in there for a minute and see this through to the end. So, no matter how it turns out this week, no matter what's going on in your relationship, what I see is you just really being in a strong place. Empress card, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Very nice, Aries. Very, very nice. Yeah, and you're feisty. Nine of Pentacles and Nine of Wands. Look at that. So, there's that fighter. There's that fighter I know and love in you, Aries. This could also be saying, though, that you may be kind of tired of that. It's like you really want to enjoy life rather than having to defend yourself and fight against somebody that's always coming for you. So Aries, if there's somebody giving you a lot of headache and drama and conflict, it's like it may be just time to be like, you know what? I don't feel like fighting you today. I'm going to go hang out in my pumpkin patch with my cat and my owl and just feel good under the stars, right? That's beautiful. 10 of Cups, though, Aries. So you know what? I feel that this is very, very nice in the end, because when you respect yourself, you become more attractive to others. You raise your vibration higher. And if you're single, you attract better potentials. If you're, if you're in a challenge or, currently not in communication with your significant other, it's like it brings you guys closer and at least makes you feel better, that's for sure. But the 10 of Cups, that's a beautiful outcome. That's the total complete bliss. Ooh, with 6 of Wands, that's a victory there. So Aries, focus on you, babe. Focus on you this week. Do what makes you feel strongest. Focus on things that make you feel vital, alive, creative, enthusiastic, excited about your life. Step even closer to that spiritual, emotional, soulmate kind of fulfillment, and it's very victorious. I love this reading, actually. It's really gorgeous. So let's get some romance angels for Aries here. Let's see 3 of these for my Aries folks. Almost Kaji Pisces. You may have a Pisces in your life. Sometimes when I feel that on the tip of my tongue, I'm like, Oh, yeah. Look at all this. So attraction. This is exactly what I was talking about. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. Aries, you are to me the ultimate of the moment sign, right? Aries lives fully in the moment, in the present. They don't let things drag them down in general. And if they are, or if they're getting stuck, that's not their forte. That's not where they like to be. So live in the moment, enjoy each thing, smell those darn roses, Aries. Just get your nose all up in there. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real. They are valid. They are worth exploring and honoring. And of course, Aries, you deserve love. You are lovable. You are awesome. Stay focused on the intended target. Don't waver from that. That's very important for you this week. Let's go ahead and get an affirmation for my Aries here. Let's see what we've got as a last message for you on all this. Ooh, yes, the card of risk. Let's see what we've got on this. Dame Fortune wears a fickle face and gives and takes with equal grace. So I would say with this could be like, just take things one day at a time. Sometimes it's a little bit of easy come, easy go, right? That kind of thing. Let's see what's some more messages on this. I have a win against the odds, a gamble, or a risk. So it's like you may feel like the odds are stacked against you and you end up coming out very strongly on top. You may be taking a risk this week. You may be talking to someone you're not sure. Do they like me? Do they not like me? I'm going to just put it out there anyway. So just go with the flow of whatever comes, right? But this does say that sometimes taking that risk, taking that leap could be very well favored right now, Aries. Oh, nice read for you. I really liked it. This is a good one. Very good one. All right, y'all. Let's get some fire on this. Let's go ahead and clear the energy here for our next sign. Yay. Yeah, that's true. When does Aries not take a risk? But, y'all, my Aries, y'all been through a lot of things. There's a lot of reasons why my Aries aren't taking as many risks these days. You've all had Capricorn sitting on your tail for a while, and that stuff, that can be really tough. That can be really, really tough. I know it. Yep. It's not easy. It's not easy. If you've had some crash and burn moments, that could make my Aries be a little more cautious, a little more careful. In some ways that's good, but you don't want to get into that, you don't want to get into a fearful place where you're afraid to take a jump anymore. That's for sure. All right, let's clear these cards out a little bit. And let's see what we've got as our next sign coming up, guys. Who is up in the list next? Scorpio. Hot on the heels of Aries, of course, is our Scorpio. So here we are with our Scorpion in the house. Hey, Moonchild, thank you for that blessing, darling. I love the 333. I love that. Thank you so much. You are awesome here. So Scorpio, you are in the house. Very, very strong energy going on right now for my Scorpios for sure, because you are, we are experiencing that Mercury retrograde in the sign of Scorpio right now. We are only about a week away from the sun moving into your sign and starting our Scorpio party out. So let's see what we've got. Love and romance for our Scorpions this week. In separation or challenge in your relationship life. If this does not resonate with you, please do check the other placements in your personal chart. You'll get more out of all of these readings. You can watch the sun, the reads for your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. So Spirit, please, let's please get into some messages for Scorpio. Show me Scorpio. And what a surprise, Scorpio, transformation. Look at that. So we know, Scorpio, you are a sign of transformation. You are a sign of transition, of rebirth. But to me, this is a very nice card, with that butterfly on there, because it's like there is that amazing divine shift that happens as you become the butterfly after all that time being in the cocoon. It's time to spread those wings and start flying a little bit more this week. So let's see what we've got. Yeah, I mean, it's surprising to see that come up, but to me that just means that it's going to be an even stronger theme this week for Scorpio. Let's get some tarot on this, guys. Let's see what we've got as our messages coming through for Scorpio here. Interesting. All right. So just like Aries, you're coming from a place of the Empress. Look at that. So very strong, grounded, balanced, stable Venus energy. So she is all about love, all about creativity, all about birthing something fresh and new. She is Venus ruled. She is that energy of Libra and Taurus. Oh, did I miss somebody's super chat? Thank you so much for that blessing, my darling. I appreciate everything that y'all give. I appreciate it. You are awesome. Thank you. Very generous one too. Thank you. I appreciate it all. Like Mike says, large or small, no matter what it is, even if you're not able to donate and you've spent your time here, spent your energy here, your time is valuable and your energy is valuable. So thank you for everything that you guys do, whether it's financial, whether it's just your time, your love, your energy, it all adds up and I appreciate it so much. So, Scorpio, yes, you are coming from that. Really, it's that divine mother goddess. That's always what I feel is, that Empress, always birthing something new, always has a new creative project, a new creative plan, something to nurture, something to grow, something that she wants to flourish. And she's very, very good at getting it to flourish, right? That's always our Empress energy there. It's a very positive thing. Oh yeah, and our Queen of Wands is sitting right on top of that Empress card. So very fiery. Look at her little magic cat. She's a very magic queen, very supernatural, very enthusiastic energy, just like Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So this is very creative. What I feel for this Scorpio, first off, it's a very feminine divine, but also it's a very strong leadership, creative, it's the masculine energy of the divine feminine, right? Coming through is with that leadership, going after what she wants, etc. And so Scorpio, along with that transformation card, to me, I think y'all, even if you've been through quite some challenges, you're feeling very positive about taking part in your own transformation, your own growth, your own birth, like birthing yourself, creating something very, very new for yourself this week. Right in the center, we do have the Fool card, right? So this is that Mars energy. It's Aries, it's Aquarius. It's very much about taking the leap of faith, trusting the universe, not getting too caught up in your head and worrying too much about, you know, what to do next, but just trusting the divine process. And indeed, that divine process is what's leading you to those transformations, Scorpio. It always is. Yeah, and to me, what you're really wanting to change up here is this feeling of disconnection. Like if you have felt really disconnected from, you know, your person, from your soulmate, from your loved one, it's like you are really looking to jumpstart that or change the energy up, or it's like, heck with it. I'll scrap this and go back to square one if I have to. That's fine. But Scorpio, you might want to take a different tactic. You might want to go around the side of that building and check to see the doors open on the other side because the lights are on inside there, Scorpio. Oh yeah, the lights are on in there, Scorpio. Don't miss out on the Scorpion party. Don't miss out on that. You know the fire's going in there. So here we go to the outcome is this Ace of Bats, Ace of Swords. That's a very, very powerful card of victory and success and clarity of mind, the consciousness being cleared. So Scorpio, I really do feel that what this leads to ultimately is you kind of cutting out whatever is not working for you. That's very, very, very strong for you. Things that were confusing finally getting cleared up, miscommunications getting cleared up, communication improving, your mental energy and prowess and you know, just getting better, just improving. Yeah, it's a victory card. It's a clarity card. It's the hand of spirit coming in to make something less confusing. And in spite of this Mercury retrograde, but it is in your sign. So to me, this is all about you, Scorpio, going back and doing the review work, right? Because that's what our Mercury retrograde makes us do. And so you rethink things, you mull it over, you go, oh, you know, I'm starting to kind of have some realizations or make some connections because I'm looking into it in a different way right now. And look at that. Ooh, Scorpio. We got the Lovers card on top of that Ace of Swords. This could be some interesting energy for my Scorpios out there because this could be you cutting somebody out. This could be you cutting them in. But it could be you telling them off. Be careful, Scorpio. You might be telling somebody off this week because the Lovers is our Gemini card. It is communication, right? It is. And, you know, that Ace of Swords, Ace of Bats, that is about clarity. That is about clearing up confusion. Oh my goodness. Something interesting coming up. Something interesting for... Oh, we got another one. We got an Ace of Wands on this. On the bottom. So, Scorpio, you are very fired up this week. And Six of Cups, look at that. So, you know, to me, this is, again, that reconciliatory energy. So it's like you're trying to heal something. You may have a very, very strong, passionate way, not surprising, very incisive way of getting to it. But it's like, look, we're either going to heal this and reconcile this and make this work, or you out. You know, you out with that Ace of Swords and Ace of Wands. The Fool card. You want a bright, brand new, happy beginning. You want a passionate, magical existence because this is where you're coming from. The Empress and the Queen of Wands. You're coming from that energy of like, let's make something awesome happen, or let's just not do it at all, right? It's like, yeah. So let's get some romance angels on this for Scorpio. Let's get 3, please. Let's see what comes through. Oh my goodness. This one's firepower to feel it. Be an interesting week, Scorpio. I can't wait to hear about it later. I know I will be. I will be hearing about it. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Try to stay optimistic about your love life, Scorpio, right? You know, keep the vibration high, keep the positive thinking and the faith alive. Even if things are very, very difficult, even if things are really challenging you, it's important to stay in that higher vibration this week. Heart to heart conversations. Did I say you were going to be telling somebody something? Oh, yeah. Honestly tell people your feelings. Honestly tell your truth. You will be. You know, look at her. She's all like, I got something to say. He's like, uh-oh, I messed up. Soulmate card here. So you are dealing with somebody. If you are dealing with somebody, for my coupled Scorpios or those in separation, etc., yeah, you're dealing with somebody who is a soulmate, somebody that is a spiritual connection to you. And as we know, sometimes that can make it so much more intense, so much more challenging to work through when they are that soul connection or a soul connection, because we do have more than one. So let's see what we've got for our Scorpions. Yes, yes. Let's see what we've got coming through for an affirmation for Scorpio. I like this. Oh, wow. The dog, which is all about loyalty, right? Fidelity, all of that. Some love fun, but run from care. A constant heart is always there. So, Scorpio, really think about the people that you've been loyal to, the people that have been loyal to you. This is trust in a friendship, trust in a love situation, loyalty, companionship. That's a very positive card to come out there, you know. Whoever you're dealing with, whatever you're dealing with, even if they're driving you kind of up the wall, I do feel that they are loyal to you. Are you loyal to them? There's a, you know, there is that. It could also be the question of trust. They may be saying, can I trust you? You may be saying it back. Can I trust you? Yep, that's a thing. You know, Scorpio, you know, for some people, trust, I mean, trust to me is always just a huge deal in a relationship. It doesn't matter who's what sign or who it is. But for Scorpio, y'all, trust is a big one. It's a really big one. Yeah. Just like Capricorn. Scorpio is very similar that way. Trust is a huge, big old deal. It is. All right, let's get some burning on that. Let's burn this energy. Let's go ahead and clear this deck out. Yes. Ooh, cards going everywhere. Cards going everywhere. All right, y'all. Let's see who is next. Who is next on our list here for the night? Sagittarius. Oh, I like to see that right after Scorpio. The sign that comes after Scorpio is our Sagittarians in the house. Ooh, let's see what we've got for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. Let's get into it, Saggy. Let's see what we have got for you. This is going to be for love and romance, and this is going to be general, guys. So whether you're single, coupled, or in separation, just take this as it resonates. And if it does not resonate, check the placements of your personal chart. You may get more messages out of this or any readings you watch by knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for Sagittarius tonight for this week ahead. Oh, miracles. Hey there, there, Heart of Gold. We've missed you. Good to see you in the chat. So miracles is coming through for this week, Sagittarius. So something shifting, something going to the next level, something miraculous happening, maybe something very unexpected that you never thought could work out or could happen, does happen. So let's get some tarot on this for our Sagittarians. Wow, all very strong cards. Not a surprise. So you're coming from the place of the Queen of Pumpkins. So this is a beautiful, stable, grounded, solid energy. You know, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, really coming from a place of self-sufficiency. That is a symbol of making magic, manifesting abundance, and of course, as bunnies go, lots of fertility, being able to create more and more. So let's see what we've got on top of that Queen of Pumpkins. We've got the strength. So Sagittarius, you are definitely using your balancing and your grounding to work through, you know, balancing some heavy emotions within yourself. Because here we've got the woman, the symbol of spirit, and the lion, the symbol of our physical manifestation and those very human emotions. So, you know, working with spirit, working in your spiritual life, following your divine path, following your grounded, taking the steps you're guided to take to, you know, create more harmony within yourself, to not let your worries, frustrations, anger, anxieties, etc. get the best of you and divert you from your spiritual path at all. Going into the center, we do have the Hierophant card, so very strong Taurus energy. To me, this is a very strong card of devotion, commitment, taking things very seriously or solidly. You know, many times when we're doing a love or romance reading, the Hierophant can really symbolize taking a relationship to the next level, whether it's living together, engagement, marriage, etc. So it's very, very strong there. Let's get a clarifier card on top of the Hierophant, please. Ooh, we have the Death card. So interesting balance of Taurus energy from the Hierophant and Scorpio energy from the Death card. And those are the polarities. So yet again, there is a feeling of balance. There's a feeling of back and forth here for you, Sagittarius. To me, it's very serious. I mean, you're taking this very much to heart, very much to soul, right? Very much to your spirit. Because this is like, I want to get serious. I want to get grounded. And I want to transform some things. I really want to go to the next level. I want to leave the vestiges of my old life behind, right? And start something fresh and new. For you, Sagittarius, as well, within your relationship life, you may be really like putting something on the table and saying either we're going to go to the next level, we're going to get more serious, stable, grounded, or I got to walk. It's very possible for some of you, right? You know, not for all of you, it's general. But either way, there's a big emotional, spiritual transformation that's going on deep within you. And it's something that is important for your own development, something that's good for you to have grounding and stabilization. Going forward, we do have the Seven of Pumpkins. This is a card that's been coming up a lot. The Seven and the Eight of Pumpkins, the Pentacles, has been coming up for all of us so much throughout this whole week because there is this patience, there is this divine timing, there is this, you know, putting the seeds in the ground and waiting for them to flourish, waiting for the, you know, the outcome to grow. So Sagittarius, to me, whenever we get that card, it's just a little bit of that tap saying, hang in there, babe. You know, be patient with this. It's not going to happen overnight, but it is happening. It definitely is in process. Continue to cultivate your growth. Continue to cultivate, you know, all the elements that lead to a successful outcome. Yes, and look at that, your own energy. I love it. So, temperance. Yes, temperance and balance. And this is the Sagittarius card. I love seeing that actually come in because to me, it's like this is really saying you're in your element. You're doing the right thing for most of you out there. Yes, you are on the right track. You know, you're walking the walk, right? And in the Temperance card, the sun is rising in the background. And you know what? In the Death card, the sun is rising in the background too. So to me, that's really a sign of like, hey, the future is bright there, Sagittarius. Take your time, do your work, stay persistent one day at a time. Six of Wands, Six of Imps on the bottom there. That's high success, lots of victory and triumph. And look at this, we have the Judgment, higher vibration of our Death card, right? Because this is the death and the transition. Here is the rebirth and the regeneration and things coming full circle. Wow, what a strong reading for you, Saggy. This is a powerful reading for you guys this week. Let's see what we've got from the Romance Angels for my Sagittarius. Please, 3 cards on this. Oh, yes. See, look at, oh, okay. Sag, this is, I mean, these are just affirming what we already had in the read. So worth waiting for. Divine timing at work in the love life. Yes. One step at a time. Be patient with this process. Give the relationship a chance. So work on the partnership. Again, one day at a time. There's that Seven of Pentacles at work. The situation involves a wedding or marriage or engagement or some kind of deeper commitment, even if you don't believe in traditional marriage. You got the Hierophant card, you got this one. It's definitely something more serious and definitely connected. It's got the future behind it, right? It's got a future outcome. So let's look at an affirmation for Sagittarius, please. Ah, yay, I love the spider, the architect. Ah, this is definitely spider time. As you can see, I've got my little half my little fake spider. My real fake spider. But spiders are coming in all over the place these days. I feel like every single day. Yesterday, I put 2 of them outside. You know, it's like I don't kill my spiders. I love them. So, in the halls of mice and men, behind the scenes, you weave and spin a subtle web of endless span. So a card of purpose. Yet again, this is a work in progress, one piece at a time. Connecting the web, weaving the web, order imposed, resolution, restitution, the universe speaks, and divine providence. That's a very, very positive card. These are great. This is a lot of rebirth and transformation and healing and movement forward, guys. Whatever your relationship life is and whatever your love situation is, I feel like a lot of it is really, oh, it's going to the next level. There's really a lot of rebirth, transformation and regeneration. You know, for those of you, I know we have a couple Scorpios with Sag rising. This is a very strong read for you guys. For any of my Scorpios that, or you know, that have Sag, or my Sages that have some Scorpio in the chart, because there's a real connection this week to both of those signs in this read. Wow. So let's get some fire. Ooh, this is a good fire. I like that. It's a good fire. Oh, it's nice. All right, let's clear the deck, clear the dragon. Clear you guys. All right. All right. Hey, Elizabeth. Oh, good to see you in the chat. Welcome, welcome. Thanks so much for everybody who has been here and visited already tonight. All right, let's see who is our next sign. Who is up next, y'all? We've got quite a few left to go, I think. Leo. Oh, our other beautiful fire sign. There we are. Hello to all the Leos who are in the chat or who will watch this later. We love our Leos here. So let's see what we have got this week in love and romance for our lions and lionesses out there. So Leo, this is general. You know, this is going to be for whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. If it doesn't resonate with you, please check the placements of your personal natal chart. You will get a lot more messages by knowing things like your moon sign, your Venus sign, etc. So please, Spirit, let's see what we have for Leo. Oh, yay. We have the keyword card of happiness for our Leos. I love that. And to me, you know, this particular deck is not specifically geared to romance. It's just those keywords with the beautiful artwork. But to me, the fact that we have the two dolphins together leaping, we have the sun rising in the background. To me, that's just a beautiful symbol of joy, of freedom, of bliss. The sun shining on you, Leo, and you are ruled by the sun. So that's a very nice card for you. All right, so let's see what we've got in the tarot. Let's see what we have as some deeper messages for you, Leo. Like I said, our 8 and our 7 of Pentacles has been coming up quite a bit this week. So that's what's starting you out is this 8 of Pumpkins, 8 of Pentacles. Steady as she goes, Leo. Work at things one day at a time. Don't get too worried about the outcome. Don't get too worried about the past. Stay in the moment. Work in the present. Stay persistent and dedicated one day at a time to your purpose. And if it's working at a relationship, if it's, you know, putting some extra time or effort into it, do that, you know, one day at a time. It's going to help build. It's going to help get stronger and more strengthened. So let's see what we have clarifying that, please. And look at that. Oh, Leo, yes, working one day at a time towards this happiness, this bliss. This is the hand of spirit coming in with that ultimate emotional, spiritual happiness and blessing. So to me, it's like when you work at this, when you put in the effort, when you put in, you know, your heart and your time and your energy, you know, one day at a time, even if you're just doing a little bit each day, it builds up and spirit meets you halfway here, right? You know, it's like if you do the work, spirit gives you another hand up. In the center, we have the King of Imps, King of Wands. So this is very much your energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's all about that fire, passion, strong leadership. He's a little bit of a minor arcana emperor, right? You know, really goes after what he wants. Definitely a king, but also a warrior at the same time. Someone who will stand up and fight for what he cares about. So let's get a clarifier there. Yeah, and Three of Swords is coming in here, Leo, and I think that really this could be a situation where either you or your partner or potential partner really needs to feel like you have their back or you have their back or they have your back, right? It's like you really need to feel supported. And if they don't come up, if they don't do that for you, you're not going to be happy about it. It could cause a little bit of an argument or a little miscommunication. So let's go ahead. I'm going to grab my sage for that Three of Swords. You could also be dealing with moving through some old heartaches here, you know, taking a lot of action to heal that this week coming up. Wow, that's a lot of sage smoke. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay. I'm going to have to douse that just a little bit. All right, Leo. We're gonna do, oh yeah, get the sage, Moonchild. I'm telling you, we are gonna shake these swords out of Leo's heart, just like our friend Ramblin' Mike does whenever this card comes up in his reads. All right, Leo, you ready? 1, 2, 3. Out, out, out. Get out of Leo's heart. We do not want those swords there anymore. You're gonna work through that. You're gonna clear that. It's gonna be done. All right. So in the outcome, look what we have as our Empress card. So very strong manifester, right? Somebody that comes in with that divine feminine energy, that divine goddess energy. She is ruled by Venus. So to me, it's like, I get a feeling that whatever this little heartache, whatever this little skirmish is, whatever this, you know, disappointment or thing is, I think it's pretty temporary. That's just how I feel, because the rest of the cards around this are very, very positive looking. And I feel like, you know, it might be a minor setback, but, you know, you're going to clear it. You're going to come out of it. You may say, you know, let's let bygones be bygones. Let's try a different way of seeing this, because we do have that Five of Pentacles. This can be that feeling of being cut off from your person, being left out in the cold, etc. Right? So it's very important, you know, Leo, that if you're feeling kind of left out in the cold, if you're not feeling as much warmth or closeness as you want from your partner or potential partner, create a situation that will bring you closer together. Try a different way of seeing the situation, etc. And the sage will just not stop burning. Like, it's just like, no, I'm not done yet. Yikes, guys. It's like, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop burning. I can only handle so much of it because I'm a little sensitive to the smoke. Even though I'm a dragon, I am sensitive to the smoke. Guys, come on, just go. It doesn't want to stop. It's just like, hey, you wanted me. 3 of Pumpkins, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, manifested the firemen. I know, they're out there like every day, guys. I don't know how much longer they're going to be doing these drills. Probably really until or unless they actually knock that house down. They were supposed to knock that house down months ago, but they just, it's still there. So the firemen and the police are still coming here and doing drills. So Leo, we have the 3 of Pentacles on the bottom of the Halloween deck. To me, that is a spiritual building a spiritual refuge. 7 of Wands. Ooh, yes. Yes, yes. For a lot of my Leos, you are feeling very feisty about something. And that may be the thing that's kind of got your heart feeling it, right? You got it, that 3 of Swords. You got it in that 5 of Pentacles. You want more warmth. You want more connection. And that's very, very strong. Hey, Jacqueline. Oh my God, she wants a flash mob. All right, Leo, let's get some romance angels on this. Let's get some extra messages for our lions, please, Spirit. Boy, howdy, we got that card coming up left and right today. Yes, along with our 8 of Pumpkins, 8 of Pentacles, worth waiting for. So, Leo, whatever, if you have a setback this week, if you have something that's kind of emotionally difficult or challenging, you know, don't let that get to you. Give it some time. Give it some space. You know, that Empress card is, again, you know, to be about divine creation and manifesting and greater love. So, you know, that's a big part of this process. There is reconciliation here. So my feeling is that even if there's a disagreement, a miscommunication, something that's not so easy, it gets healed very quickly. And it is important to remember your humor, Leo. Use your playfulness. Use your laughter, right? I mean, that is just, to me, having that and letting that part of you shine is just so important to healing any rough patches or even anything from the past. You know, if this particular 3 of Swords is about something that happened in the past that you're still working through, right? May not be something that happens this week. It could be something that already happened, and you're taking charge of, let's heal this up. Let's let this go. Let's get an affirmation for our Leos, please, on the spread. Oh, I like it because this is your sun card here, Leo. The sun, a card of intensity, fly too close and what falls back, feathers, splints, and sealing wax. So, Leo, to me, this is a card of moderation. Even though, you know, the sun, of course, in the tarot is a very, very positive card. It can be, this one, you know, particularly can be about creation, destruction, very intense, a little overly ambitious. So, you know, don't push too hard right now this week. Don't push too hard. Be a little gentle. It doesn't mean don't go forward. It doesn't mean don't speak your truth, but it just means don't be too intense. Don't come at someone too heavy, because with that King of Wands, you might be just like all up in somebody's face, you know, Seven of Wands, all up in somebody's face, you know, with that energy. It doesn't mean that you can't speak your truth and be open-hearted. I'm always a fan of that. You know, I'm never going to tell you not to do that. But moderate the energy a little bit, because if you push too hard, too quick, it can backfire. That's the feeling that card has. All right, so let's get into our next sign, guys. Let's clear this a little bit. Let's get that sage spray. That's the good stuff. All right, who is next, guys? We are down to 5 here. We are down to 5. See who our next sign is coming up. Cancer is up, guys. All my Cancers in the house. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope everyone is well. This is going to be for your week ahead in love and relationships for Cancer, Sun, Venus, Moon, and Rising. Cancer, this will be general, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. And if this does not resonate, please do check your personal natal chart, see what signs you've got at work there. So that's going to give you more information and more energy about what is going on with you. All right, Spirit, let's see what we have for our Cancers out there. Relaxation. Oh my goodness. Okay, Bear Pentacle. I see you in the chat. And I know, see, we did his reading, his personal reading last night, and this was one of the cards that came up for him was relaxation. So Cancer, it's time to de-stress. And look at that big old moon behind them, right? Oh my goodness, there's your ruling planet. There's your moon rising there, Cancer. So relax, unwind, de-stress, chill out. This doesn't mean that you're not going to be doing anything this week, but when it comes to your relationship life, when it comes to those relationship dynamics, it is time to chill out, Cancer. It's time to relax here. Oh my goodness. So let's get some tarot on this for Cancer. And I just heard my bunny thump. I just heard Petey thump that foot. See, if he keeps thumping, we're going to have to go snuggle him for a minute. We might have to have a bunny break, Jacqueline. Let's see what we have for Cancer, please. Ooh, very strong, very strong. And yes, Petey thumped again. Okay, so Cancer, coming from this King of Pentacles, grounded, balanced, stable, our very earthy king, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy there. So really, that's kind of like the directive. That's what you're really hoping for this week, is to get some balance, to get some strength, to get some good foundation underneath you and put things in a more contented place. So let's get some clarifying on this. Eight of Pentacles, what a surprise. This card has been coming up. This and the Seven of Pentacles are really in the house. One day at a time, Cancer, steady as she goes, building things one piece at a time, being dedicated, persevering. Don't get bored with the process, even if it's a little monotonous. This is putting in the work and effort to bring through that contentment, that peace, that grounded feeling. You could be working with someone who is an earth sign or is a kind of earthy person as well for some of you. In the center, look at this. We have got the Chariot. So this is your card, Cancer. This is your major arcana card right here at the center. So it's all about moving forward, using that vehicle, using the learning that you've acquired to go to the next level. It's also very much about balancing the two intense sides of your emotions, the yin and the yang, the feminine and the masculine, right? But whenever we get that Chariot, there's always movement forward. There's always growth for you, Cancer, here. Wow. Okay. This is a major week for you, Cancer. It's a very, very nice Chariot on top of the Chariot. So it doesn't get a whole lot more super powered than that. When you've got the same card from two different decks piling up together, that hasn't happened actually in a while in my read. So to me, that's a very strong message indeed. Again, movement, learning, understanding, spiritual awareness, emotional awareness growing, learning your inner emotions, what your triggers are, what the things are that you have going on inside of yourself, so you move forward in a more balanced way, so that you know how to direct those emotions instead of letting those emotions direct you and pull you all over the place. Very, very strong. So it's also you seated in your power, Cancer. You know, anytime you get your own card in your own reading, you know, several times like that, it's really you stepping up into a more powerful, self-assured place. Three of Swords, guys. You know, it's funny. Capricorn had this same card in the same position on their reading. So, you know, you had that Taurus King. You had the Capricorn Taurus King there, you know, King of Pentacles. So some of you could be working with a earthy energy, very possible. But we are definitely going to clear that Three of Swords for you, Cancer. We are going to do what our friend Ramblin' Mike likes to call a little spiritual surgery on this card. We are going to shake those swords out of Cancer's heart. So 1, 2, 3, out, out, out. Get out of Cancer's heart. Boom. Gonna clear that. This could be a little achy breaky. This could be a little bit of emotional or, you know, relationship tension. Yes, sometimes it is that tension. Because the next card out would be the Four of Swords, which is about taking a break and recovering and relaxing. So to me, that relaxation card is very important for you this week, Cancer. You do need to relax things so that you don't get into that heartbreak energy. Six of Swords. Ooh, nice. So to me, I really like this. You know, Six of Swords to me is very much about leaving behind the drama, the pain, the conflicts, the gossip, the intellectual intrigues, any of that BS. You know, you're gonna call for the water Uber, call for a ride, and get out of there. Yes, get out of there, Cancer. It's time to let that old heartbreak energy go, no matter how it applies to you. But that's a really nice card to come out next to it, because that to me says that, yeah, you're working through that energy and you're leaving it behind rather than letting it jump all over you. On the bottom, we have the Six of Wands. So to me, that's a victory. That is a success. Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment, going towards what you really, truly want, need, and desire and deserve. Yeah, feeling a little impatient about it. Just a little bit, as we all are these days, because we are doing a lot of dancing back and forth, because, you know, Saturn and Mars are doing a square dance these days. They're doing a square dance. And Cancer, you are one of the signs that's really feeling it. Yeah, all the cardinal signs are really, really feeling that. So it does take some patience here. I know we are going to be in that energy of Mars and Saturn doing that square dance until the first week of March. Yes. Oh, Tilly May in the house. Good to see you, darling. Wonderful to have you in the chat. So let's see what we've got from the romance angels on this for our Cancers, please. Wow. I can't with this card. It's okay. It is safe for you to love. That's not the one I'm talking about, by the way. This is a good one. This is really saying, you know, that you can open your heart. You don't need to be too guarded, too worried, too careful, right? Relax, Cancer. It's very important this week. Relax that energy. Worth waiting for came up again. This one just keeps coming up. Just like our 7 and 8 of Pentacles. This is all about the divine timing. I know. So somebody was joking that they should, you know, have a drinking game and take a drink every time I say divine timing, because wow, is it ever at play here these days, right? This is, you know, it's like, to me, again, focus on yourself, focus on getting into your power, Cancer. With the Chariot twice in the middle, it's definitely time to focus on your power. So make the effort, yeah. Taking the steps you're guided to take, right? It's like, be patient, but don't put it off when you know, when the flashing lights are going off and saying, hey, you know, now it's time to act. Now it's time to do this thing, Cancer. Yeah. But right now, the more you focus on your own power and your own energy and really balancing that out, the easier it is for you to step away from old pain, old heartaches, old emotional wounds. Get in that boat. Go on over to the other side where things are better, things are calmer, more peaceful and brighter. So let's see what we've got as an affirmation for our Cancers here. Ooh, I like this. The Earth card came up. So let's see, that is number 20. There we are. So this is a card of responsibility coming through for you, Cancer. Old as time and young as me, what man dare claim your mastery? So this is all about responsibilities being addressed, respect, nurturing, and repair. So there could be a lot of repair work going on in your love life or in your heart center here this week, Cancer. You know, and make sure to tie up any loose ends that you want to tie up, you know, going forward, because that's going to help you. That's going to help you taking responsibility for what your part of things is. You know, hoping and encouraging others to take responsibility for their part in things as well. So very nice read for you, Cancer. I really enjoyed it. I did. I thought it was a good one. All right, so let's get a little bit of energy clearing. Yeah, get that 3 out of the heart. No, not tonight, Tilly. A supermoon is when we have a full moon that's a little closer to the Earth than usual. Some people are calling this new moon a supermoon, and I'm like, no, supermoons happen with a full moon. Tonight's the new moon, the dark moon, getting revealed. Yes, starting to move in a new direction, in that waning direction. Yeah. All right, let's clear that energy out. And let's get into our next sign. We are down to 4 now, guys. Woo! Down to 4. Yeah, I know, Tilly. It's strange. I don't understand that. You know, because a supermoon is when a full moon is, you know, looks a little bigger because it's stronger. Yeah. Oh, Shanta, I'd love to talk to you soon, sweetheart. Just let me know whenever you want, whenever you're ready. All right, let's get our next sign coming up here, guys. Who is coming up to be read for next? Taurus. Oh, Taurus is in the house. Good to see you, Taurus. Thank you for that, Tilly. It's a big, chunky amethyst. I love this necklace too, yeah. All right, Taurus, let's see what we have got for you in love and romance this week. This is going to be for anyone. This is general, whether single, coupled, in separation, etc. And Taurus, if this doesn't happen to resonate with you, do check the planet placements, the signs that those are in your personal natal chart. Knowing things like your Venus sign, your moon sign, etc. is going to give you a lot more to work with in any of these readings. And Taurus, this is a week of wisdom ahead. So doing that emotional deep dive, really going within, acting from the wisdom you've acquired, putting into action those lessons that you have learned, which have been quite a few, I will say, because we've had such a long transit of energy from Saturn to your sign. So let's get some tarot on this for our Taurus folks out there. Let's see what you have for Taurus, Spirit. Okay, so Taurus, let's see what we have got here. We have got the Six of Wands. Here's the energy that you are coming from. So this is a definite card of victory, success, triumph. You're hoping for a victory. You are wanting a victory and looking for those successful moments. So let's get a clarifier on this for Taurus, please. Nine of Wands, and you are feeling feisty about it. For a lot of my Taurus folks, you may feel like you've been in a battle for quite a while. You may feel like you've been really putting in a lot of time and energy, and also having to defend yourself against people attacking you or saying things that are negative against you. You may be feeling a little bit on guard and also kind of tired. Like you just want things to wrap up. You just want things to get better. In the center, we do have that Three of Swords. This one's coming up a lot. It's funny, all this week there was no Three of Swords. Suddenly tonight, Three of Swords is like big in the house. It's really coming up. So I feel like this is a week of, you know, working through some heartache, working through some old pains. We are going to sage this card for you, Taurus, because this is sometimes those wounds in the heart center, whether they are past, present, whether there's something that comes up this week that really gets you in that heart space. So just like Ramblin' Mike, we love our Ramblin' Mike, and welcome and thanks for all the members of Ramblin' Nation that join this channel. We are gonna shake these swords out of your heart there. We're gonna do a little spiritual surgery, as he says. So Taurus, get ready. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna shake these out of Taurus' heart. Yes. Gonna get that out. Thank you, Spirit, for helping our Taurus heal that heart center. Happen to show up for you, Taurus, because this is coming through for a couple of our folks tonight. There's that moon. So there's something that's been kind of clear, kind of cloudy, kind of confusing, hasn't been the most forthright maybe. You're not exactly sure what you're dealing with in some ways, maybe with this person, and so that's what's giving you a lot of anxiety or tension in your heart space. So Taurus, let's see what happens next. Let's see what the next energy is. We do have the King of Cups. So King of Ghosts, yeah, come in there. So to me, this is a lot of heart healing. This is making good decisions about your love life and about your emotional center. Let's get a clarifier on that. Ace of Swords. Wow. So this is very interesting, going from the Three of Swords and the Moon to the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. So to me, this is the victory. This is the clarity coming in that you're really looking for. If something's been cloudy or confusing, it has a real tendency to get cleared up this week. Remember, Taurus, that Mercury is in retrograde and it is in Scorpio, so it is in your universal relationship house. That's where Mercury will be retrograding for you personally, on that universal level. So to me, this could be secrets being revealed. This could be something being brought up to the surface, and it really starts your heart healing, right? It really helps you to start to process some things that you've needed to for a while, or it puts your worries to rest, all because look at the sun coming out on the bottom of the Halloween deck. That's super positive, right? Knight of Wands. So to me, that's that intensity, going forward, taking action, something, those are both very fiery energies. So it's all about that forward movement, having something come out in a more positive direction. And a lot of this cloudiness, this week or next getting cleared up quite strongly. So let's get a couple of romance angels on this spread for Taurus, please, Spirit. Okay, guys, so we do have the child card here at play. So this could be dealing, as always, with your kids, their kids, the fur kids, or this as well could be always an inner child healing that needs to happen. Could be something from their past or their family dynamics or yours, or maybe even a clash of the two coming together. But your feelings are real, they're valid, they're worth exploring and understanding. So don't let people say, oh, don't feel too bad, Taurus. It's like, if you need to feel bad and you need to process that energy, that is fine. That is what you need to do. And the honeymoon card is coming out. So my feeling is, for a lot of y'all, if there's something that you're really working through with a romantic partner this week, I do feel like it's clearing. I do feel like there's a clearing up around it. And, as a result, y'all might say, you know what, we really need some time away, either from the kids or from the family, from the home. We need to just reset. You may take a little time together for yourselves, or just for yourself if you are one of my single Taurus out there. So let's get an affirmation card on this for my Taurus folks. Look at that, the roaring lion coming in here, a card of command for you, Leo. So this is, to me, a strong week overall. One can't be heard above a roar that knows no censoring and will not temper volume with the art of listening. So I'm about to call you Leo with this. You might be dealing with a Leo here, Taurus, very possible. Brush with authority, imbalance of power, etc. So, use your power wisely this week, because this is saying, if you come on again, it's interesting. Sign before this, can't remember right now, it's my brain because I'm focused on you, Taurus. Had the same kind of message there. It was like, don't push too hard, right? There's a lot of intensity in the air these days, and I think that there's a real potential to push a little too hard, right? You did have the Sun card here, so some of my Taurus could really be dealing with a Leo, or a Leo kind of personality. Or if they're too harsh with you, you might want to let them know. It's like, when you come on so strong, like, it puts me in a defensive place, and it makes it a lot harder to work through this. That's something that's really coming up. Because people are fired up. People are, high octane right now. All right, guys, so we are down to 3. We are down to 3. All right, so let's see who is next. Who is coming up next for our reading? Let's tap some of these cards with the selenite. Let's clear them out. All right, so who is up next, Spirit? Who is our third to last sign here for the evening? Ooh, Aquarius. Aquarius is in the house, y'all. Hope my Aquarius are doing very, very well out there tonight. Hope you're having a good evening. This will be for love and romance for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. Aquarius, if this, yeah, I was wondering that. Moonchild in the chat, yeah, I saw it kind of stall out. Sometimes, there was one time that I started a live stream and it really, like the chat just completely flunked and I had to restart it. I think it's okay now though, because I can see you guys. So anyway, Aquarius, let's get back to you. This is for your Sun, Moon, Venus, rising. This is general, so whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc., no matter your love situation. Aquarius, if this does not resonate with you, do check things like your moon sign, your Venus sign, and your personal natal chart. You will get more messages out of these readings. You can watch the sign that your Venus is in, your moon is in, your rising, etc. You will get so much out of that. So Spirit, let's see what we have for Aquarius, please. Ah, I love it. All right. Great card for you, Aquarius. The card of wonders. Funny enough, I am wearing an amethyst tonight. There's an amethyst in the card. Amethyst is very much the, gemstone and a very powerful stone and crystal to use for Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising, so woo-woo in the house. It's a very, very good gemstone, but the wonders card is actually my personal favorite of this deck because it really shows that things are coming full circle. Miracles, wonders, unexpected, positive occurrences coming through that maybe you didn't even see coming. It's just like, wow, comes out of nowhere. Aw, thank you, Bear Pentacle. I love that picture of you. The little bear face on the... Thank you for that blessing, darling. I appreciate that so much. Oh my gosh, that's great. So let's get some tarot on this for my Aquarius family out there. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. So Knight of Pumpkins, there's definitely a forward movement going ahead. Knight of Pentacles. Our Knight of Pentacles is earthy energy, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It is the one knight out of the knights that always makes it to their destination, right? They're always planning ahead. They're very resourceful. They have a good solid plan of how they're going to get there. So Aquarius, anything that you're working on, especially in your love and relationship life this week, it's definitely worth taking the time to do it. Saddle up. Saddle up and get ready, Aquarius, to go the distance, to go the long haul. So let's get a clarifier on this. It also tells me that, whatever situation, if you're in a relationship, or something you're hoping to reconcile, whether either way, it's like you're really willing to put in the work and the time and the effort. You're willing to go the distance here. And, they probably are too. Yeah, it's mutual energy. With the Magician card, very nice, Aquarius. So to me, this is all about using all of the resources that you have available to you. The wand of your enthusiasm, the sword of your intellect, the cups of your emotions in your heart, and the pentacles, of course, of your resources. I love it. Very, very beautiful. So in the center, we do have that Ace of Wands. So this is definitely a week of bold, passionate, fiery new beginnings. This is a lot of energy, vitality increasing, enthusiasm returning if it's been missing for a while. But it is a beautiful card. It's the Hand of Spirit, bringing in that fiery energy back to your life. Yes, and you need that, Aquarius, because right now, for some of you, you could be in separation or in a long distance relationship or something that has you feel really separated from your partner, from your person, also could be from the divine. So it's like here's that fire that's coming in. And it's like the fire is burning bright within, right? And you're really looking for a way to connect or to reconnect or connect on a deeper level. So Aquarius, try different things, communicate in different ways. There's always ways to increase the passion and the fire. Don't let yourself get locked out, because you do have the key in your pocket. You do. Just check. Go around the side, open that door. The lights are on. They're not really separated from you, even if it feels like it at the time. Going into the outcome card for this week, we do have our Hanged Man. So, you know, Aquarius, this to me is very much where a lot of us are right now, in between these phases of life, not completely done with the old cycle, not completely birthed into the new. It's a little bit of that limbo energy. It's a Pisces Neptune energy around that Hanged Man. So you also may feel that you're letting some things go this week. Some things are really passing away. Some things are kind of being sacrificed for the greater good, or for the more long-ranging purpose. It may be uncomfortable or frustrating to a degree at first, or, you know, while it's happening, but it is for a good outcome here. And the Chariot. So yeah, there will be forward movement, and a lot of it has to do with learning how to better balance your inner emotions and really let, you know, that wisdom guide you, rather than letting your emotions just fling you all over the place, right? High Priestess. Ooh, nice moon energy from the Chariot and the High Priestess. This is definitely using your intuition, paying attention to your subconscious, getting stronger in that personal spiritual divine path. Oh, and Aquarius, look at that. We have the star coming out at the end, and that is your own card. That is your card from the major arcana. So to me, that is you stepping into your power, going to the next level. Any of this stuff that you're dealing with right now that's difficult or challenging or has you feel kind of in that hanged place or that stuck place, it's not going to last forever. It just isn't. So let's get some romance angels on this spread for our Aquarius. Aquarius is. Oh, yeah. See, that's very much a part of this, right? So I do feel for a lot of my Aquarius, there is the true love, there is the true connection that you're working with. It really is, like it says, the romance of a lifetime. But like I said, there's a separation here. For some of you, you know, not all, because this is general, but for a lot of my Aquarius, I really do feel like there is a long distance romance here, or something where you're working to reconcile something. So time apart from your partner is just part of this journey. It is part of what's happening. Here's that children card again. So either there's your kids involved, his kids involved, her kids involved, or you know, there could be the fur babies, or there's some inner child work. There's some inner child or family healing that has to go on with that card. I do feel that many times with that children card. So let's see what we've got on our affirmations for you, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming up to the surface here. Ooh, look at that. A card of concealment. Interesting. All right, so the purse is coming up. Pandora's box is best left closed, for who would have their secrets told? Oh my goodness. So Aquarius, there may be something that needs to come to light, something that has been hidden, something that needs to be revealed or told. Could be the depth of feeling that you have for someone, could be the depth of feeling they have for you, etc. Whether this is negative, positive, etc., it is time for things to come to the light, for truth to be revealed. Mercury is in retrograde in Scorpio, so to me that could not be a more a more timely card in a way for things to come out. Be very honest. Insist on honesty from others this week with that card coming through. All right, Aquarius. Not a bad read. I actually liked this one. Just working it. We're all working it. We are doing that work out there. I know we are. All right, and now we are down to 2, y'all. Yes. Aw. Yeah, this little deck, this is the Witchwood Oracle Rhyme and Reason. I love it too. Yeah, it's a favorite. It's a favorite. All right, guys, so we are down to 2 signs. Let's get a little more of our sage spray. Let's clear the energy here and see who is next and who will be wrapping us up for the night. And our next sign is a Virgo. So Gemini will be our last sign of the evening. So Virgo, you are up. Let's see what's going on with my Virgos. Now, Virgo, you know that Venus is in your sign right now. So that is a very, very strong energy of love for you as that moves through your universal first house of identity and self and knowing yourself and really getting in touch with what it is that makes you feel loved, with what it is that you want in love. That's very, very strongly aspected for you right now, Virgo. So let's see what we have for you. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Venus, rising in love and romance this week, whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. And Virgo, if this does not resonate with you, please do check your personal placements on your own natal chart to see what your Venus sign, moon sign, etc. You will be able to get more messages out of this and the other readings that way. So Spirit, let's see what we've got for Libra this week. Aw, yay. I love to see the love card come up, especially when Venus is in your sign. So love is very highly aspected this week for you, Virgo, no matter what form or shape it is taking. Wow. All right. So let's get some tarot on this for my Virgos. Let's see what we've got. That's an exciting start for a love reading, is to get the actual love card, huh? Yeah, oh yeah, I can feel this one, Virgo. Oh my goodness. All right. Coming from the Wheel of Fortune, so there is that Jupiter energy, very strong with Sagittarius. It also has the signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius represented in this card. The Wheel of Fortune is about moving forward, though. It really is. It's coming out of stagnation. It's coming out of things not being in a place of movement for a while. A lot of my Virgos may feel that. It's like, especially with Venus moving through your sign, when it comes to love, you're like, oh, finally, I feel like things are moving. I feel like we're, maybe finally starting to talk again, etc. Or, just really desiring that better outcome there. And check this out. We have got the Strength card. This card has actually come up for a lot of our signs tonight. So to me, it is very much about balancing our inner spirit, our spiritual side, along with our physical, very human side. That's what it's really about. In the center, Virgo, not a surprise, we've got that Nine of Bats, Nine of Swords. This is those anxious thoughts, anxious fears, overthinking something, sleepless nights, all that kind of stuff. So, Virgo, with that love card coming up, I would say that this is definitely about being more gentle with yourself, loving yourself, valuing yourself, not letting your mind just spin out of control and overthink things too much. Yeah, oh, right. We've got the Devil card coming up. So you're definitely feeling the frustration, pain, worry, anxiety when it comes to something that's been very frustrating for you, something that has made you feel very stuck. Because what I feel for you, you know, coming from that portion of restriction, you want a positive outcome moving forward. And so, you know, what's happening right now, of course, in the center is you're really coming to grips with the things and the places and, you know, the relationships potentially that you are feeling very stuck by. So if this is something where you're really working through either a reconciliation or clearing the air, there's quite a lot. There's quite a lot that needs to be cleared and aired and spoken. We do have Mercury in retrograde in Scorpio, and that's very much in a positive alignment to your sign, but it is about revealing the secrets, revealing the inner self in order to affect the healing and the change and breaking through any of those old limitations or inhibiting factors. Going into the future, we have the Nine of Cups, Nine of Ghosts. So this is about wish fulfillment, right? This is coming into a place where you're much more self-satisfied, feeling much more like you're on the right track. So that is a very, very nice turnaround there. Yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. So it's really about, you know, saying, look, you know, I've done a lot of this heavy inner work. I've faced a lot of these, you know, literal demons and fears and those dark thoughts. And now, you know, I'm ready to go to that wish fulfillment. I'm ready to go to that place where wishes come true. But I'm really also willing to do the work. There's that Page of Pentacles. She got her walking shoes on. She's got her backpack ready. She's really thinking about, where do I want to invest next? Where do I want to put my time and my energy? On the bottom of the deck, ooh, we have our Queen of Swords. So Queen of Swords coming up, to me, Virgo, that's cutting all the BS out, right? That's cutting all the baggage, all of the things that don't work for you anymore. If anybody has been wrong with you, if anyone hasn't been coming in correctly with you, Virgo, oh yeah, it's time for them to get gone. Absolutely. Hanged Man is coming up here. That is all about sacrifice, letting something go. And to me, Virgo, since this keyword is love, it is all about loving yourself, embracing greater love, no matter what form that takes, whether it means reconciliating with someone, letting someone go that isn't loving you right, or letting go of something that's been blocking you so that you can have that greater love coming in with someone. Healing a lot of old past stuff. So let's get some romance angels on this for our Virgo, please. Oh yeah, there we go. Let your friends help you, Virgo. So ask for and accept support from others. Don't try to go it alone. And don't feel like you're being a burden on somebody else, right? Don't let that block you from saying what you need or saying what you think, because I have this feeling that you might be really suffering in silence this week, you know, with that Nine of Swords, the Devil. It's like you feel like you're bothering people to let them know what you're going through, but that's not true at all. If you just talk to them, they're probably going to say, Virgo, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to help you out, and be a sounding board for you to just get those feelings and thoughts out. So we also have the True Love card. This could very much be about, you know, someone you care about, someone that's really connected to you, someone that you feel like this is a very strong romance here. And you're just going through a lot of issues that that you need to work through. It doesn't mean that this is not going to work out. It just means that this is needing some help. This is needing some work, because again, the Make the Effort card is coming through. So again, take the steps. I like the message on this, you know, taking the steps that you're guided to take. It's like you don't have to jump and act when it's not right. You know, pay attention to when the door is open. You know, pay attention to those opportunities that present themselves, because that's when you make your move, Virgo. That's when you make your move. Hello there, Frank. Good to see you in the chat. Thank you and welcome. All right, let's get an affirmation on this for our Virgos, please. Ooh, I like this. The Moon. a card of influence. And yes, the moon has been very, very strongly highlighted. We just started our new moon this week, so the moon is a very strong force with us right now. Beside the sun, you lack for size, yet still you order time and tide. Ooh, I like the message of this. So it's like, even though you may be smaller, maybe even though you may not feel as, you know, as bright and bold as the sun, right? The moon still has so much influence, and in some ways it's even more intimately connected to us. So this is about quiet power, behind the scenes influence. You know, it's like exerting that like gentle yet powerful influence. I really like that, Virgo. Actually, very nice reading, even though there's some stuff that's being cleared, even though there's some things that are being worked through. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, right? Because we're always all in that process. All right, so we are finishing. Oh yeah, thanks. You're welcome, Jacqueline. That was a good one. That was a really, that was deep reaching for Virgo, wasn't it? It really was. Yeah. So Gemini is our last sign of the night. We are wrapping it up with our magical little twin stars. I love you, Geminis. Oh my goodness. Your constellation has been very bright in the sky these days. When I take my walks, I can see Castor and Pollux, the two, you know, big bright stars in the Gemini constellation, when I walk, and I really always love to see that. I'm like, there's my Geminis up there. Hey there, Eric. Yes, there's one of my Geminis. Let's see what we have got for you guys this week. Sun, Moon, Venus, rising in love and romance. Gemini, this is general. It can apply whether you are single, coupled, in separation, etc. So take this as it resonates. And if it doesn't resonate with you, Gemini, you may want to check the placements of your personal chart, see where your moon sign, Venus sign, etc. are lined up. And you will get more messages by watching the signs that correspond to those placements. So let's see what we've got, Spirit, for our Geminis. Oh, like this. Simplicity is the key word this week, Gemini. So keep it simple. Don't overthink. Don't overdo. You know, if things have been kind of overwhelming or piling up, or things just feel too complex, complicated, or difficult, it is time to keep it simple. It's time to pare it down. If you feel like maybe you've taken on a little bit too much this week, it's time to, you know, maybe offload some of that. No problem. We're in a Mercury retrograde. Rescheduling things is totally cool. It's totally fine. So let's get some tarot on this for our Geminis. Ah, interesting energy. All right, so the Hanged Man starts us off for this week. So like I said, Gemini, you may be feeling a little bit caught between two worlds. Mercury is in retrograde right now, so that does affect you very strongly. You may feel like you don't know which end is up at the moment. It may be like, okay, things are neither here nor there right now. The Hanged Man is also a Neptune energy, a Pisces energy, so you may feel this need to sort of let some things go. Like I said, keep it simple, simplify, detox, cleanse, purge, whatever it is. So let's get a clarifier on that Hanged Man for Gemini. And yes, look at that. Oh, there's our Lovers card. So this can be read a couple of ways, Gemini. This is your own energy. So whenever that will come up, you know, it always is very strong for you. So the Lovers is the Gemini card in the tarot. To me, for some of you, this can be obvious. Some Geminis out there may be trying to make a choice between two or more people that they like. And they're like, which one should I choose? Which one is best? And that could be a thing that's going on. For some of you, this means that better communication, clearer communication is very, but like it says, keep it simple. We are in a Mercury retrograde. The chances for miscommunication are a lot higher. So if you need to take a little break from your partner, from your spouse, from your mate, it's totally okay. It's totally okay. You might actually avoid, conflicts or potential arguments because it's just more possible when Mercury's retrograde. It just is. And so if you say, you know what, I need a little time, I need a little space, and they'll go, sure, I got stuff I got to work on, whatever, and you have a little space away, it might actually be a very, very good thing to do. So right in the center here, we have the Fool card. So this is, again, new beginnings, innocence, fresh energy, leap of faith, the kind of feeling. So again, keep it light. Keep it simple. Yeah. Don't let it turn complicated in your mind, Gemini. It's important not to let things get, too complex and too complicated, too overwhelming, or take on too much this week. Knight of Cups. Yeah. So when it comes to making those romantic offers, you might just, say, well, let me just take the leap of faith. I'll say what I need to say. If they don't respond, c'est la vie, because the Fool is it's kind of that childlike innocence card, right? It has faith and belief that the right things will work out, right? So you may have somebody make an offer to you, or you may make an offer to them. There could be that emotional, romantic communication coming through. Don't take any of it too hard, because right now, with Mercury retrograde, things are in flux. Take it light, take it easy this week. And right at the outcome, we do have this Nine of Wands, the Nine of Imps. So to me, it's like Gemini, yet again, it's like don't overdo things, because the Nine of Wands is very fiery. It's very dynamic. It's that fighting energy. It's like I've really been in this battle for a while. You may be feeling really fatigued. You may be really tired of kind of being on your guard and always being up and always having to, move things around and having to defend. So it's really time for you to take a little break, sit back, relax. Keep it simple. Keep it simple, Gemini. That's the week for this. Ten of Pentacles, yes, because if you do that, if you take the rest, take a break, let your guard down, let your hair down. We got the Ten of Pentacles on top of this. So there you go. That's a very beautiful outcome. It's very stable. It's a real manifestation of something coming to you in a very solid and grounded way. So not a bad reading, Gemini. This is a nice one, actually, for this week. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Pumpkins, so one step at a time. I like that the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles are both here because it gives more stability and more value, actually, to whatever romantic gestures or offers you make or are made towards you this week. Oh, and we have the Nine of Pentacles, too. 9 and the 10. So stand strong in your power. Know your value. Know your worth, Gemini. And again, keep it simple. Keep it easy. Yes. All right, let's get some romance angels on this spread for you guys. Let's see what we have, Gemini, coming through from the angelic realms. Ooh, yeah. So for some of my Geminis, you may have been in separation for a season or a period with somebody very special to you, or you may be taking some time away from them this week. Like I said, you might say, I need a little time to myself. I need a little space. But there's a strong connection. There's strong chemistry. There's strong passion and sparks here. So I don't get the feeling that you'll be in separation for very long. Yeah. And there's definitely the attraction coming through. So it's like, enjoy the moment fully yet again. That's part of the simplicity. Take time to smell those roses, right? It's very, very nice. So let's get a card from the let's get an affirmation for my Geminis from the little Witchwood Oracle. Let's see what we have as an extra message for you. Ooh, you've got the purse too. Aquarius also had this card. So this is about the truth coming to light, a card of concealment. Pandora's box is best left closed for who would have their secrets told. And, you know, Gemini, Mercury is in Scorpio in its retrograde right now. So for you, I'd say, yes, that's very strong about things coming to light, people telling their truth, secrets or mysteries being revealed. So just be aware that that could be a part of what's going on this week as well. All right, guys, we are all wrapped up. We've got all of our 12 signs done and read for. So what a great night. I really enjoyed doing our Fire Dragon Friday on a Friday night. Ah! Yes, 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 dragons. Oh, yes. Thank you so much to everyone who has been here tonight. Thank you for everyone who donated in the super chats. I very, very much appreciate that so much. Yeah, great to hear from everybody out there. Thank you so much to Eric, Jacqueline, Amber, Tilly, all my mods out there. Thank you, Moonchild. Thank you, Laura Z. Thank you, Silver Star. Thank you so much for all being here, everybody that stopped by. And for those who will watch these after they are ready and posted. So everyone, I will be trying to do more lives, absolutely, because we've really had a lot of fun with those. We've really had a great time doing more of the live streams. So, you know, as much as my time and my schedule permits. And of course, whenever we have, you know, big planetary movements coming up, we will also be working on those as well. So thank you, everybody. Big, big energies. Big shout out to you guys. I love y'all, and I will be seeing you very soon. Take care, y'all. Oh, we didn't do the thing. We need to do the thing. Ah, the thing. We didn't do the bracelet giveaway. We have to do that before we go. All right, so Spirit, let's see who we have got in the old fishbowl tonight. Let's see who is coming up. I'm giving away the Dragon Vein Agate bracelet. So let's see who we have got coming out for us tonight. Spirit, who needs this guy in their life? Who needs it? All right. We have Sarah Sargent is our winner of the Dragon Vein bracelet. Yes. So Sarah, let me get your information and I will be sending that out to you. So yes. Next week, I will be giving away another one. I don't have it sitting right here, but I think it may be a rose quartz or a green aventurine, either one. But I will be doing another bracelet giveaway. I do one every week. And yeah, good to see. Yeah, I think Sarah was actually might have been here earlier. So she's always in the chat. She's always in our chats. So and as always, you know, if you want to be included, just make sure to drop a note, drop a comment in this video, and just remind me that you want to be put into the drawing for next week. So on that note, y'all, congratulations to Sarah, and I will be seeing you guys very soon. Take care.